Hello, Aries. Welcome. If this is your first time, I hope that you find some guidance here. If you are returning, you are appreciated. Guys, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, as well as if any of those Aries placements are in your ninth house, you might find some useful information there as well. Any Aries placements, honestly. But anyways, let's jump into it. Spirit, what is the overall energy here for Aries? Guys, over on the Mandula Awakening, we are currently doing a giveaway. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers there, we are going to go live and give these 3 beautiful decks away, as well as answer some free personal questions. So if you find that interesting, we do look forward to seeing you there. So the oracle message that came out for Aries is the law of transcendence. Revere the dark side of life. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have love yourself. It says love unconditionally and create healthy boundaries. So I feel like that this is saying that there's some things to be embraced, with the Ten of Swords wanting to pop up in the reverse from another deck. I feel like that there are some, it's like the hard times are over, but just because the hard times are over, it doesn't mean that there aren't going to be some bumps along the way, or it doesn't mean that there aren't going to be moments of darkness. We call those the ebbs of life, the low points in life. But it's like embracing that low point and understanding that there is something to be transmuted inside of that energetic space. And the best way to protect yourself in this energy during the ebbs is to make sure that you have firm and healthy boundaries established, as well as understanding that the key to life really is love. Like I tell my children all the time that love is a superpower. It's our superpower. And I feel like that the more that we can embrace that and set healthy boundaries around that truth, the easier we can flow in the ebbs portion of life. Spirit, how is Aries showing up here? Spirit, can you please show me clearly and accurately? How is Aries showing up here? So we have the High Priestess. Okay, so Pisces got a reading, and that's how Pisces showed up as well. So Aries, you may have a significant Aries placement. Aries, you may have a significant Pisces placement. You might want to go check that reading out. It is the message from Spirit. But for Aries to be showing up as the High Priestess to the Page of Coins in the reverse, this is letting me know that, there is a need to learn, get more in tune, learn more about your intuition, learn thyself. The High Priestess is their intuition, but it is also your divine sacred knowledge. It's your divine feminine energy. So there is something here that is, this is the learning. I am feeling like you have what you need inside of you, but I don't feel like that you see it, because it's like the knowledge is only illuminated and it's at its brightest times during the dark seasons. And instead of embracing the dark, the ebbs of life, the dark side of life, I feel like that Aries has this tendency to try to go into this masculine energy and try to take action, when it's really saying that if you allow yourself to, put a circle of protection around you, but then also embrace and be observant of the dark side too. I feel like that there is something that the dark side of life is trying to teach Aries right now. Spirit, what is the situation here? 4 cards off the top, Spirit. My dog wants out, guys. You have to forgive the background noise. Alright, Spirit. So we have the 9 of Pentacles, the World card, the Page of Pentacles still came out, and then the 5 of Wands here, and the 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like that Aries is kind of in this energy of hyper focusing on wanting to know the outcome, like wanting to know what fulfillment, once I get fulfillment, what is it going to look like? What is it going to be like? And because of that amount of focus going on that situation, you're not allowing yourself to feel, it's like you're not seeing the achievement and the success in the moment. And so like I said, I feel like this seems to be a repetitive message here in these messages from Spirit, is that there's something to be absorbed out of this dark side at this low. And I don't really necessarily feel like that this is doom and gloom here. I do feel like that there's a bit of some chaos around you, I must admit. Like some arguments, some tension or something around you. But I feel like that even the energy to address that conflict there is really to take on this Page of Pentacles energy. And this is really paying attention, like I don't know everything inside of this situation, and even if I did know everything inside of this situation, it doesn't serve you or the other person any well justice to feed into the conflict, right? This is one of those situations where it's about agreeing to disagree until I can increase my awareness to your perspective. But I do feel like that Aries, that with the World card being in the challenging position, I do feel like that there is this sense of feeling incomplete, feeling like that things aren't moving. That seems to be a theme as well, but this is giving me the lack of, like, just not feeling fulfilled in this moment, you know what I'm saying? And with the Nine of Pentacles being the situation, I feel like that Aries has put in a lot of hard work. You are going to be receiving rewards from your effort, and honestly, I feel like that a big portion of your rewards are going to begin to pop up out of the ground inside of a dark moment in your life, but you must embrace it. You can't pick and choose what truths you're willing to see here. All right, Spirit, let's do some clarifying here for Aries Collective. Guys, if you're still with me at 6 minutes in, we would appreciate a thumbs up down below. It does help get these messages out to other Arians in need, Aries folks in need. So we have the Star card here. So there's something that's definitely getting the opportunity to heal. Like, and I feel like that it's your stability, your foundation. Like, I just feel like that you're going to have something worth celebrating. I feel like that you're wanting celebration. Like, I feel like that you're not counting all of your victories, because some of your victories don't look as lavish as you would expect them to look. But I do feel like that Aries is getting some wins right now, but I don't feel like that you see the success inside of those wins. And I feel like that this is a perception thing. With the situation being the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, this right here is saying your definition of, like, this idea of your stability and success it's kind of it needs to mature a little. It's unrealistic, let's say that. I do feel like that it's a bit unrealistic, and because of that unrealistic perception of what your success should look like, I think it's causing a bit of tension and conflict around you. And Spirit is like, okay, so we can't control everyone else around us, but we can trust ourselves to be honest. And this is saying it's time to cut through the situation, cut through this conflict, cut through these disagreements, and really discern what it is that you're going to feed into, and cut all the other stuff out. I do feel like that there is a final decision that is coming up, that Sagittarius, sorry guys, that Aries is going to be called to make here with this Judgment card. Give me just one moment. This Judgment card, I do feel like that there's going to be this final decision, like there's no more being indecisive right now. It's down to the wire. It's time to make a decision and really do some self-evaluating and learn something new about yourself. And I feel like that this new evolution, this revelation about yourself, is going to be revealed in a moment of darkness, a moment of strife in your life maybe. But it's eventually, like, the purpose of this happening is to lead you straight into this healing energy. It's to shift you out of this place of despair back into this place of hopefulness. Now, the only major arcana out here so far is the Judgment card. And Scorpio is getting a reading today. And so there's definitely, this is allowing yourself to really do some self-evaluation through your interactions around you, instead of showing up and trying to, there's something about this Page of Cups that keeps sticking out for me. If it's like, honestly, Spirit is telling me that someone's holding on to the expectation of receiving an apology inside of a conflict, instead of putting on, we do have the World card, so that's Saturn energy, so this is definitely a karmic lesson here that's trying to be learned. And then of course we have Pisces, but and Saturn is moving into Pisces as of March the 7th. So there's definitely this Saturn karmic lesson at play for Aries right now. And the Saturn energy is in the challenge for Aries. So there may be some shakeups in your foundation, like in your core connections, your core values. They're going to be shaken up. And you know, I feel like that it's time to, when this shakeup comes in, don't necessarily say that the shakeup is because of someone external to you. Allow yourself to put on the bigger shoes and respond in the goddess energy or God energy that you possess within. But it is time to get yourself in alignment. It's time to do some reevaluating of yourself so that you can finally close out a cycle and move into a more fulfilling one, okay? Because a more fulfilling cycle is an option for Aries right now. Spirit, can you please show me the blind spot and advice for Aries here? What is the blind spot and advice for Aries? So we have the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so and the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Wow. So Aries, this is, you know, I definitely feel this is the energy of Aries holding on to a betrayal. And I feel like that Aries is in this energy of, I'm not going, like, I'm waiting on my apology before I move forward in something. And I feel like that sitting in that energy is affecting, it's not only affecting your stability, period. I feel like that it's also affecting your emotional stability, because it's like you're sitting back, and I feel like that Aries is either watching someone, like you're just watching and investigating a situation, and it's like you're just like, you're holding all your cards on your chest because this person did something and I'm not going to make a move because I didn't do anything wrong. When the fact of the matter is we're here to clear up the dharma from our karma. And that has nothing to do with anyone external to us. So I do feel like that someone's emotional stability is hinged, like someone's emotional stability gets rocked when this Ten of Swords is reignited. Like when something reminds Aries of this Ten of Swords, this betrayal, this ending, I feel like that it flickers a light inside of you, this irritation inside of you. And so then you become unbalanced, and it's like where you typically would show up in this emotionally wise perspective or very diplomatic. It's like the lights, like the switch flips, and then you turn into this Page of Swords in the reversed energy, and that's very rude, cynical, making very haphazard actions, and, you know, possibly very sarcastic on the tongue as well. Oh wow, did you see the flicker of the lights? And the bills are paid. But so I feel like that there's something there, Aries, that Spirit is asking you to address, and most importantly, forgive yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if this person isn't willing to forgive you, or you feel like you don't need this person's forgiveness, or you don't want to forgive this person, remember that forgiveness in all avenues is for oneself. It's just that others external to us benefit from that. So let's close this up. Spirit did call me in to a deck. What's going on with the light, Spirit? Spirit did call me into this the Soul's Journey lesson card as I was doing your reading. So let's see what it has to offer. Guys, if at any point in time you found that these messages are resonating, we would appreciate a thumbs up down below. It does help spread these messages out to other Aries folks in need. Spirit, what is the message here for Aries? What is the lesson here for Aries? Thank you, Spirit. Abundance. Yeah, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So there's something about holding on to this Ten of Swords and this like there's a need to set yourself free. There's a need to gain freedom from this Ten of Swords and this tension and this conflict in order to really align with your abundance. As much as this person, place, or thing may have caused you pain, there was something very valuable inside of that. That is the theme for these readings. Wow. So it says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Absolutely here. Absolutely. All right, Spirit, help me close this out. Aries got the light flickering and things. What's going on? The storm is... Look, Aries. Look here, Aries. All right, Spirit, thank you. It says, open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. These angels, the angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. Absolutely. And at the bottom of the deck, we have don't give up on love. And at the top of the deck, we have embrace your life purpose. So I do feel like that there is some forgiveness that is meant to be extended. You are expected to act in a higher transcended energy because you are very spiritual and you're very powerful, and your life purpose is hinged upon not allowing people's transgressions to cloud you or to shape you into the person that you're not meant to be. Alrighty, Aries, I pray that these messages provided you with some guidance on your journey. If these messages did resonate, we would absolutely appreciate a thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace. Love and light, Aries. It is 4:44 on the clock right now. That number may offer you some guidance on your journey as well. Love and light, Aries.